Makapangyarihan at maawain naming Diyos, inaalay namin ng buong puso, isip at kaluluwa ang aming mga panalangin, kaisipan, wika, gawa, kaanib ang kamahal-mahalang puso ni Jesus, lalong-lalo na sa panahong ito ng bagong normal.
Sumasampalataya po kami sa iyo, Panginoon, na ikaw ay makapangyarihan sa lahat. Lubos po ang aming pasasalamat na walang anumang banta at panganib sa aming mga buhay, maging ito man ay malulubhang karamdaman o kalamidad na makapipinsala sa amin.
A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, penginamir ka abgi kamingga sa beger, abu mapia apa mikiranan sagi abkap kataling umaabag wabtad. Ya Allah, penginamir ka apa kali disa kamingka kulangwan apa makataling mga murala agub turun kar kami sumapia na agub gi kamingka sa katao ilmu ami pangandaw ami sa iko mga muritami. Apakanggir kami aguna sa dunya na sampay sa alungan amawri. Amin, Ya Allah.
Ipinagpapasalamat din namin, Panginoon, ang mga biyayang natatanggap namin sa araw-araw, sa mga pagkain aming nasa harapan, sa kalakasan ng katawan at isipan, sa marangal na trabaho na hindi matatawaran, at sa buhay na walang hanggan.
Bigyan mo po, Panginoon, ng karunungan at pag-iingat ang bawat isa sa amin, ang mga mag-aaral na humaharap sa bagong normal na edukasyon, ang kanilang mga magulang na gumagabay at nagsusumikap para mapabuti ang maliit nilang institusyon, ang mga tao sa unang hanay na patuloy na lumalaban at tumahanap ng solusyon, maging ang mga namumuno sa gobyerno sa paggawa ng mga positibong aksyon.
Panginoon, tao lamang po kami at nakadarama din ng kahinaan sa aming katawan, damdamin, espiritual at isipan. Alam po namin na hindi madali ang mga pagbabagong ito. Ngunit kung ito po ay pagsubok sa amin, patuloy po kaming lalaban at gagawa ng paraan. Hindi po kami lalayo sa iyong plano, Panginoon, dahil alam namin na ang bagay na mula sa iyo ang pinakamahusay. Pagpatawad mo, Panginoon, ang aming mga pagkakasala at paminsan ay paglabag namin sa iyong kalooban. Paunawa niyo po sa amin, Panginoon, na kami ay nilikha mo bilang instrumento ng kabutihan at kaagapay sa tagumpay ng aming paaralan at pamayanan.
Panginoon, tulungan niyo po kaming gamitin sa kabutihan ang bawat bahagi ng aming katawan upang aming matugunan ang munting pangangailangan. Amin pong inilalagak sa iyo ang aming mga alalahanin at pagkabalisa, sapagkat ikaw lamang ang makapagbibigay sa amin ng kapanatagan at kapayapaan anuman ang nangyayari sa aming kapaligiran. Gabayan mo kami sa bawat hakbang upang matiyak namin na ang landas na tinatahak namin ay yaong itinakda mo para sa aming mga yabag. Patuloy naming inilalaan ang aming sarili sa panahong ito para sa kaligtasan ng aming bansa at ng buong sambayan ng Pilipino, sa patnubay ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Mathematics is the science of structure, order, and relation that has evolved from elemental practices of counting, measuring, and describing the shape of objects. It deals with logical reasoning and quantitative calculation, and its development has involved an increasing degree of idealization and abstraction of its subject matter. I'm Sir Phil na nagsasabing, palaging piliin mong matuto. Hello, hello. Ayan, pa-comment nga ako ng ating section. Para malaman ko kung sino-sino, kung anong mga section po nandito ngayon. And then later on, magbababa po ako ng attendance for the classes. Ayan, thank you so much, Marila Capa, JP Cordova, Angelica Malina, puro ano na naman pala to, puro Abad Santos. Ayan, pa-comment lang po ako ng inyong mga section. Mark Francis from Agoncillo, Eliza, Raven, ayan, mga suki natin. Thank you so much for coming again. So in this session, we're going to have follow-ups on the... Ayan, si Michael Loreme from Nine Agoncillo. Aquino talaga madalang. Madalang ang Aquino dito. May follow-ups tayo sa mga examples ng finding the quadratic equation given the roots. And then after that, we will have the discussion of equations transformable to quadratic equations. Okay, Justin Ann Trujillo, na Aquino. Ayun, may Aquino na. Si Justin palagi, ang nakikita ko Aquino. Okay, so ayusin lang natin. So of course, we will start with the follow-ups. Finding the quadratic equation given the roots. So we're going to have a follow-ups of the... Anong tawag dito? Wait lang. Follow-ups of the examples. Ayan. Punta lang ako sa board. Sige nga, pa-press 1 kung ready na po tayo. Ready na ba ang mga notebooks? Pa-press 1 muna. Kasi yung mga given natin dun sa class ay mga... Hello po, Sir Rosie Chicks. Ang mga given natin nung sa class natin ay mga mga whole numbers and fractions. Ibig sabihin mga rational numbers. Hello po, Sir Rosie. Good morning po. So, ang ibibigay natin ngayon bilang follow-up nga for our lesson ay irrational tsaka unreal. Hello, Lucino Sugabo. Thank you so much. Good morning po. So, yun yung tututukan natin this time. So, finding the quadratic equation given the roots. But ang focus muna natin, yung follow-ups nga natin na irrational and imaginary. Okay? So, wait lang. Let's go over with that. Let's have the first example, okay? I think we're ready. Wait lang ha. For a while lang. Ayan. Thank you po, Sir Lucino Sugabo. Thank you so much for sharing. Lalo na kung meron po kayong mga kapatid, anak, kamag-anak na mga grade 9, ito po para sa kanila po ito. Okay, so let's start. So maghanap tayo, no? We're going to solve for the quadratic equation given the roots. Okay, so let's have first the roots, kung yung mga roots na given natin, solutions or zeros or irrational. Okay, so bibigay tayo ng sorry. Magbibigay tayo ng mga examples na irrational. So let's have the first one. Teka, para lakas ng music. Ayan. Okay, let's say I have here mhm, x is equal to positive and negative square root of 2. Ayan. Simple examples muna tayo. Okay, so the same manner na ginagawa natin sa whole number and fraction, paghiwalayin lang natin yan. Of course, naka-equate naman yan. So, minsan ang binibigay lang is positive and negative square root of 2. So, naka-equate naman siya. Paghiwalayin lang natin. So, that will become x equal to square root of 2 and x equal to negative square root of 2. And then, working backwards, you will have x minus square root of 2 quantity, plus muna pala, ay tama, minus, tapos x plus square root of 2. Paano nga muna kung nasusundan? Nag-working backwards tayo. Pa-press 1 ako. Hello, Maria Vanessa Pahak. Equal to 0. Okay, nag-ano pa lang tayo ha, nag-working backwards tayo doon. And then ano napapansin nyo? Ano napapansin nyo doon sa dalawang binomial? We have x minus square root of 2 and x plus square root of 2 equal to 0. What can you say? What can you say about it? Doon sa dalawang binomial, may napapansin ba kayo? Hello, Erica Bandejas. Gusto ko kayo makapansin. May napapansin ba? Anyone? What can you say about the two binomials? Tignan nyo nga maigi. X minus square root of 2 and x plus square root of 2 equal to 0. What can you say about them? Yung isa naging negative po and yung isa positive na po. Kasi nga nag-working backwards. Another observation. Thank you for that, Ana Marie. What else? Hindi po ma-foil method kasi po may square root po. Hindi po kayang i-foil. May squared pa po sila. May square root. Ma-foil method naman yan. Pero ang gusto kong mapansin nyo, it is, baka meron pang makapansin. Sige, magtanong pa tayo sa iba. Meron ba kayong observation with the two binomials? Baka lang naman may maka-observe. Kasi yun yung makakatulong sa atin to solve this easily. Okay, 1 minute pa. 1 minute pa for observation. Yun yung magpapadali ng ating pagsosolve ng equation in this type of solution, which is real, irrational, and unequal. Dapat po siguro alisin po muna ang squared sa 2 po. Ayun. Sige. We still have 30 seconds. Yung equal sign, sir, parang nilipat yung square root na 2. Iba-iba ang observation. Meron pa ba? Okay, so ang tinutukoy natin dito, ang times sa 2 po, standard form na siya for quadratic equation, sir. Char. Thank you, Lucino Sugamo. Okay, so itong dalawang binomial na to, kung mapapansin nyo, they have the same element. Tama ba? They have the same element. The first terms are x. Baka magkaroon na kayo ng idea doon. The first terms are x, and then the second terms are square root of 2. And then the only difference between the two is the operation. One is using subtraction, and then the other one is using addition. Baka may clue na kayo doon. Anong observation doon? What can we say about them? Or what can we apply? Kaya para mas mapadali ang pagsosolve nito. Sige, I'm waiting. They have the same element. Difference of two squares. Yes, that's correct. Justin Antrujillo. It is an example of equations para ma-solve natin. It is very helpful that we know the concept of the difference of two squares. Okay, so as long as they have the same element, we can apply the difference of two squares. And another thing is that dapat magkaiba yung operation. One is subtraction, and then the other one is addition. So, probably kapag kung natatandaan natin sa difference of two squares, yung a plus b times a minus b is equivalent to a squared minus b squared. So yung concept na yan, pwede natin i-apply dito para kunin natin yung quadratic equation. So dahil yung element ng a natin is x, and then yung element ng b natin is square root of 2, all we have to do is to follow this. We follow this. Okay, we're going to get the difference of the square of a and the square of b. So in this manner, we have x squared minus square root of 2 squared equal to 0. And by that, we simplify this as x squared minus the square root of 2 is just the cancellation of the square root. So matatanggal lang natin yung square root dito. So ano matitira? X minus 2 equal to 0. So this is now our quadratic equation. Okay ba? Ano? Pa-press 1 nga kung naintindihan. Wait lang. Ayun nga, ang magpapabilis dun sa solving natin, ayan, thank you so much. Ang magpapabilis dyan sa solving natin is the concept of the difference of two squares. Let's have another, ha? What if we have ganyan pa din? Ay, wait lang. Isipon ako. X is equal to positive and negative square root of 5. So, the same manner, pag-iwalayin lang natin. X is equal to square root of 5. and x is equal to negative square root of 5. And then work backwards, we will have x minus square root of 5 and x plus square root of 5 equal to 0. And then using the concept of the difference of two squares, we have x squared, sorry for that, minus, laging minus yan ha, square root of 5 quantity squared equal to 0. And then we simplify, we have x squared minus the square of square root of 5. So cancel lang natin yung square root. That is x squared minus 5 equal to 0. So this is now the quadratic equation that we are looking for. Okay? So, tapos di ba meron din tayong ano, sige pa screenshot kung gusto niyo. Ay, pwede naman i-replay, wag niyo ng screenshot. I-replay niyo na lang mamaya. Okay, number 3 tayo. Paano kung ano, binomial na agad yung ano, yung solution, no? Diba may mga ganun tayong nakukuha. Minsan may denominator pa. O, dun muna tayo sa wala. Let's say we have x is 2 plus and minus square root of 3. Ito na. Pero huwag kayong kabahan dyan. Ayan. We have 2 plus and minus square root of 3. So, ganun pa din po. Same manner ang gagawin natin. Paghiwalayin muna natin. So, that will become x equal to 2 plus square root of 3. And then the other one is x equal to 2 minus square root of 3. Nasundan ba doon? Pinaghiwalay lang po yung isa addition, yung isa subtraction. And then dalawa yung ililipat natin, no? Yung yung a-applyan natin ng ano ng working backwards. So ibabalik natin yung positive 2 and then the square root of 3. So parehas silang magpapalit ng ano doon. Parehas silang magpapalit ng operation. So this will become x minus 2 minus square root of 3. Quantity. Okay? Tapos yung isa, x minus 2 plus square root of 3 quantity equal to 0. Nasundan po ba hanggang doon? Dahan-dahanin ko muna ha. Gusto ko muna itanong kung nasundan ba. Ayan, mamaya na tayo magmamadali ha kasi baka di nyo maintindihan. Okay, nasundan ha. Okay, susunod na gagawin, syempre dapat difference of those squares pa rin yung makuha. No? Catherine Sherbo, hello. Dapat talaga difference of those squares. Ang magagawin natin dyan, i-group natin. So pag group natin yan, hanapin nyo, saan ba yung, yung magkaiba yung sign? Saang part natin i-group? So ang nakikita natin dito, ang magkaiba yung sign, yung negative square root of 3, tsaka yung positive square root of 3. So pag group ko yan, ganito. So gamit na tayo nito ng brace. Yung x minus 2, ika-quantity ko, ihiwalay ko sa negative square root of 3 minus square root of 3. Tapos ganun din sa kabila. X minus 2, tapos plus square root of 3, brace na yung gagamitin, equal to 0. Okay, edi dalawang element na lang yan. Yung binomial na x minus 2, tsaka yung square root of 3. Tapos same element na sila, and then magkaiba na, minus tsaka addition. Bali yung x minus 2 pinag-isa natin. So yung x minus 2 ngayon, siya yung, teka parang ang lakas ng echo ko. Yung x minus 2 ngayon, siya yung a. Nagigets nyo? Yung x minus 2 yung a, tapos yung square root of 3 yung b. Gets? Sorry sa sipon. Nagets niyo yung sinasabi ko? Para, ang mangyayari pa rin is difference of two squares. So, kapag isi-simplify na natin, sumagot naman kayo. Nagets nyo? Okay, okay. Ah, so, ang gagawin natin ngayon, ganito. So, yung element natin na A is x minus 2, quantity squared. Okay, Joshua Latonero, ayan, ayan mga Aquino. Natuto na sila. O, di ba? Tapos, minus, laging minus to eh. Square root of 3 squared equal to 0. Ano nakikita nyo ngayon? Yung x minus 2 quantity squared, a-applyan natin ng square of binomial. Okay, applying the square of binomial, this will become x squared. Paano siya ibabalik? Minus 4x plus 4. Pabalik din siya. Working backwards din. Square ng first term, x squared. Tapos, first term and second term, multiply and then times 2. X times 2 is 2x times 2 is 4x. Tapos, copy the sign minus. Kaya negative 4x or minus 4x. Tapos, square yung i-square natin yung second term. So, 2 squared is 4. Parang binalik lang natin kasi the usual is from quadratic to the square of from perfect square trinomial to to square of binomial. So, ngayon, from square of binomial to perfect square trinomial. Okay, nakuha natin hanggang doon. Or pwede naman, kung mas nadadalian talaga kayo sa FOIL method, x minus 2 times x minus 2. Okay lang din yun. Tapos, minus, yung square root of 3, of course, 3 na lang siya. Makakancel yung square root. Equal to 0. So, ang isi-simplify natin yan yung constant term. Kasi yung constant term yung may kaparehas. So, kakopyahin lang natin yung quadratic term. Tsaka yung linear term, minus 4x. So, yung constant term natin, 4 minus 3. So, 4 minus 3 is positive 1. Equal to 0. So, this is now your quadratic equation. X squared minus 4x plus 1. Okay? So, i-process nyo muna tapos magtanong. Magtanong muna ha. Magtanong. Wait lang. Open. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Pwede kayo magtanong. May tanong? O next example muna. Sige, pwede po kayo magtanong for clarification. Do you have any question regarding the process? Or next example tayo. Okay, usod ko lang ha. Siguro next example. Or nagpa-process pa. Proceed tayo, proceed. Wala daw, walang tanong. Sige, next na daw, next. Ayan, natakot naman ako kay JP. Ito na po, ito na. Okay. Let's say we have naman x equal to 5 plus and minus square root, let's say, square root of 7. Ayan. So, ganun pa din, no? Paghiwalayin natin, we have x equal to, no. Tama. Paghiwalayin. X is equal to 5 plus square root of 7 and x equal to 5 minus square root of 7. Tapos work backwards. So, magiging x minus 5 minus square root of 7 and x minus 5 plus square root of 7. Tapos i-group natin. So magiging x minus 5 quantity minus square root of 7 and x minus 5 quantity plus square root of 7 equal to 0. Equal to 0. Tapos apply difference of two squares. You have x minus 5 quantity squared minus square root of 7 quantity squared equal to 0. And then apply the square of binomial. Square of binomial dito sa x minus 5 quantity squared. So this will become x squared minus 10x plus 25 minus square root of 7 squared is 7 equal to 0. Tapos simplify na lang, x squared minus 10x, tapos 25 minus 7 is positive 18 equal to 0. So this will be now our quadratic equation. X squared minus 10x plus 18 equal to 0. Sorry. Okay na ba? Nagets ba natin? Sige, try nyo to ha. Try nyo to dyan sa mga hawak nyong scratch. And then of course, type in your answers dyan sa live chat. Ayan, sige, pakitry nga to. Sir, paano naman po pag... sige ma'am. Hello. Hello, sige mamaya, JP, yun yung next natin. Try nyo muna tong number 5. Yan talaga next natin, JP. Sige mamaya, papakita natin. Sige, try nyo muna yung number 5. Pag may sagot na, type in your answer sa ating live chat. May sagot na ba? What is our answer for number 5? Dali kasi baka magalit na si JP kaya nasagutin yung tanong niya. What is our answer for number 5? Ayan, meron na. X squared minus 6x plus 6. X squared minus 6x plus 6. Ang mga sagot, x squared minus 6x plus 6. X squared minus 6x plus 6. Iyan natin yan mamaya. X squared minus 6x minus 6. X squared minus 6x plus 3. X squared minus 6x plus 6. Sige, tingnan natin. Medyo may mga pagkakaiba yung mga sagot nyo. Sige, let's see. We have x equal to 3 plus square root of 3 and x equal to 3 minus square root of 3. And then, backwards tayo. X minus 3 minus square root of 3. Tapos x minus 3 plus square root of 3 equal to 0. Tapos groupings natin. We have x minus 3 minus square root of 3. Quantity minus square root of 3. Tapos x minus 3 plus square root of 3. Groupings na to ah. Tapos difference of those squares, x minus 3 quantity squared minus square root of 3 quantity squared equal to 0. And then square of binomial, x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus square of square root of 3 is 3 equal to 0. So we have x squared minus 6x. 9 minus 3 is positive 6 equal to 0. So the answer must be x squared minus 6x plus 6 equal to 0. Ayan. X squared minus 6x plus 6. Okay, let us now answer the question of JP. Yun na lang din gamitin natin, no? Ano ba yung binigay ni JP? Wait lang. 2 plus and minus 3 square root of 5. Okay. Ito po ang sagot sa tanong. Paano daw kapag x equal to, ano yun? Ano yun, JP? 2. Wait lang. Lobat. 2 plus and minus 3 square root of 5. Parang ganyan ba, JP? 2 plus and minus 3 square root of 5. Ganyan ba, JP? Yung may coefficient yung square root. Oo, tama naman. May mga ganyan tayo nakukuha. Pero ganun pa rin yan. Ganun pa rin ang gagawin. Pag-iwalayin natin. X is equal to 2 plus 3 square root of 5. Tapos, x is equal to 2 minus 3 square root of 5. Mamaya yung may denominator. Actually, kasama talaga siya. Dito kasi baka malito din kayo eh. Wag lang kayong malilito talaga dito. Mamaya yung may denominator. Okay, so work backwards muna. X minus 2 minus 3 square root of 5 Tapos x minus 2 plus 3 square root of 5 equal to 0. Tapos groupings x minus 2 minus 3 square root of 5. Tapos x minus 2 plus 3 square root of 5 equal to 0. Tapos difference of two squares, x minus 2 quantity squared minus 3 square root of 5 quantity squared equal to 0. Tapos square of binomial, x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 3 squared is 9 times square root of 5 squared is 5 equal to 0. Take note of that ha. Yung nasa labas i-square nyo. So 3 times 3 is 9. Tapos yung square root of 5, tatanggalin nyo lang yung square root. Tapos multiplication pa yon, i-multiply pa yan. So simplify natin. X squared minus 4x plus 4 muna, mamaya na yan. Minus 9 times 5 is negative 45 equal to 0. Tapos ayan, tsaka natin i-simplify. X squared minus 4x. 4 minus 45 is negative 41 equal to 0. And this is our quadratic equation. X squared minus 4x minus 41. Question? Question po, question? Sunod yung may denominator. Naintindihan ba yun? Naintindihan po ba? Wait lang, may sipon kasi. Okay. Ayan. Proceed tayo dun sa may denominator, no? Wala pa tayo sa imaginary. Okay, yung may denominator. Ito na, ha? Kapit kayo dyan. Kasi meron talagang may denominator. Hello, Raven. Aldep. Okay, let's say we have x equal to 3 plus and minus. Lahatin na natin. 2 square root of 2 over, ano gusto nyo? 7. Ayan, may denominator. Usod ko ha. Paghiwalayin muna. X is equal to 3 plus 2 square root of 2 over 7. And x equal to 3 minus 2 square root of 2 over 7. Of course, di ba pag may denominator, i-cross multiply. So magiging 7x equal to 3 plus 2 square root of 2. Tapos yung isa 7x equal to 3 minus 2 square root of 2. Tapos work backwards na. Magiging 7x minus 3 minus 2 square root of 2. Tapos 7x minus 3 plus 2 square root of 2 equal to 0. Tapos i-group 7x minus 3 minus 2 square root of 2, quantity yon. Tapos 7x minus 3 quantity plus 2 square root of 2, ay, brace pala to, equal to 0. Tapos difference of two squares, 7x minus 3 quantity squared minus 2 square root of 2 quantity squared equal to 0. Tapos, square of binomial nito, 49x squared minus 42x plus 9 minus 4 pala, 2 squared times 2 equal to 0. The square of square root of 2 is 2. Tapos the square of 2 is 4. So 4 times 2. Then simplify natin, magiging 49x squared minus 42x plus 9 muna minus 4 times 2 is 8 equal to 0. Tsaka natin i-simplify yung constant term. We have 49x squared minus 42x. 9 minus 8 is positive 1 equal to 0. Ayun. Question. Gusto niya mag-try? O, magtanong na kayo. Ay, ito, walang tanong ha. O, mag-try kayo, mag-try. Mag-try tayo ha, mahaba. Medyo mahaba nga lang. Tapos dyan, dapat very careful kayo. Dapat very careful kayo dyan, okay? So, try nyo na, number 8. Ito na yung dulo ng, ay hindi pa pala. Kala ko dulo na ng board. Try tayo number 8 ha. Sige. Tignan natin kung ilang minuto kayo dyan mag-solve. X is equal to negative 4 plus and minus 3 square root of 5 over 2. X is equal to negative 4 plus and minus 3 square root of 5 all over 2. Okay, so I'll give you enough time to solve for it. Siguro mga 3 minutes. Pwede na ba 3 minutes? Okay, sige, start na po tayo. X is equal to negative 4 plus and minus 3 square root of 5 all over 2. Sige, go ahead. Pa-solve muna ha. Tingnan nyo mabuti ha. X is equal to negative 4 plus and minus 3 square root of 5 all over 2. Be careful ha. Be careful with the signs. Be careful with the transforming square of binomial to perfect square trinomial. Be careful with the squaring. Lahat be careful. Para di tayo magkamali. Okay? Tapos mamaya check natin yung mga sagot nyo. Type in your quadratic equation sa ating live chat. Okay? May mga sagot na. 4x squared plus 16x minus 21 equal to 0. Oh, pareha sila ni Angelica. 4x squared plus 16x minus 29 equal to 0. Let's check. Let's check it. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Nawawala ako. 4x squared plus 16x minus... Ito. 4x squared plus 16x minus 29 equal to 0. So, parehas naman. Simulan ko na ha. Tapos yung iba, mag-continue lang kayo dyan ha. Mag-continue lang kayo. So, hihiwalayin natin yan. Wait lang. So, we have x equal to negative 4 plus 3 square root of 5. Sorry. Over 2. Continue nyo lang ha, yung hindi pa tapos. Tapos, x equal to negative 4 minus 3 square root of 5 over 2. Tapos, cross. 2x equal to negative 4 plus 3 square root of 5. Tapos, 2x minus equal pala. Wait lang. 2x equal to negative 4 minus 3 square root of 5. Tapos work backwards. 2x plus 4 minus 3 square root of 5. And 2x plus 4 plus 3 square root of 5 equal to 0. Sige, sinasolve ko lang. Groupings 2x plus 4 quantity squared minus 3 square root of 5 tapos 2x plus 4 wala pa palang square ba't nilagyan ko 2x plus 4 plus 3 square root of 5 equal to 0 tapos difference of two squares 2x plus 4 quantity squared minus 3 square root of 5 quantity squared. Tapos square of binomial 4x squared plus 16x plus 16 minus 9 times 5 equal to 0. Tapos 4x squared plus 16x plus 16 minus 45 equal to 0. Tapos, we have 4x squared plus 16x minus 29 equal to 0. Ayun. Okay na? May imaginary pa tayo. Okay na po tayo doon. Pa-press 1 nga kung magpo-proceed na po tayo. Okay. Imaginary solutions tayo. Balik tayo dito. Asa na? Nawala yung mga sinulat ko. Imaginary tayo. Color blue naman gagamitin ko. Okay, what if you have x is equal, simple muna ha, 2i. 2i. Tapos may concept tayo dito, no? Na ang I squared is equal to negative 1. Take note of that, ha? I squared is equal to negative 1. Positive and negative. So, x is equal to positive 2i and x is equal to negative 2i. Work backwards, x minus 2i and x plus 2i equal to 0. Tapos, difference of two squares, x squared minus 2i squared equal to 0. Because x squared is x squared minus 2 squared is 4 times I squared. Ayan na sa taas. I squared is equal to negative 1. Equal to 0. Then simplify. X squared. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. Equal to 0. Ito na. Basta tatandaan nyo lang yung I squared lagi yung equal to negative 1. O, gawin natin binomial. X is equal to, let's say, 3 plus and minus, let's say, I square root of 10. Di ba may mga ganyan? O, pag-iwalayin nyo, x is equal to 3 plus I square root of 10, or pwedeng square root of 10i. X is equal to 3 minus I square root of 10. Tapos, ano na ito mga unreal solutions. Tapos work backwards, x minus 3 minus I square root of 10. Tapos x minus 3 plus I square root of 10 equal to 0. Tapos groupings, x minus 3 quantity minus I square root of 10. Tsaka x minus 3 plus I square root of 10 equal to 0. Tapos, difference of two square, hello. Tapos, difference of two squares, x minus 3 quantity squared minus I square root of 10 quantity squared equal to 0. Simplify, x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus, unahin nyo na lang yung 10, square root of 10. Square root of 10 squared is 10 times yung I, negative 1, equal to 0. So simplify, x squared minus 6x plus 9, negative 10 times negative 1 is positive 10, equal to 0. And finally, we have x squared minus 6x plus 19 equal to 0. So halos parehas lang, no? May naiba lang tayong concept dyan, yung para sa I, yung I squared. Okay, so siguro kaya nyo na yung may denominator. Basta ang naiba lang talaga dyan, yung I squared. Para sa imaginary, yung I squared kasi is equal to negative 1. Try nyo ha. Itatry nyo. Try nyo ha, dahan-dahan. Basta, kasi parehas lang sila halos nung irrational. May naiba lang na nadagdag na concept, which is I squared. That I squared is equal to negative 1. Okay, itry nyo muna. Alam kong kaya nyo yun. 2 plus and minus I Hindi, ihuli natin yung I para mamaya ganun din. Square root of 5i. Nasa labas siya na over 3. Sige, try nyo muna. X is equal to 2 plus and minus square root of 5i over 3. Okay, go ahead. Try nyo muna. Okay na? Ayan, may sagot na si Raven. 6x squared minus 6x plus 9. Sige, ito check natin mamaya, Raven. 6x squared minus 6x plus 9 equal to 0. Medyo challenging siya, no? 9x squared minus 12x plus 9 equal to 0 according to Angelica. According to JP, 9x squared minus 12x plus 9 equal to 0. Siguro start solving na rin ako kasi may isa pa tayong lesson. Mas diretso lang kayo dyan, ha? Okay, so we have okay lang yun, Raven. At as long as alam mo kung saan ka nagkamali. So, x is equal to 2 plus square root of 5i over 3. Tsaka x is equal to 2 minus square root of 5i over 3. Tapos cross, 3x is equal to 2 plus square root of 5i and 3x equal to 2 minus square root of 5i. Tapos back. Hello po, Miss Mesha 19 Vlogs. Hello po. And then backwards tayo. 3x minus 2 minus square root of 5i. Quantity 3x minus 2 plus square root of 5i. And then groupings, 3x minus 2 quantity minus square root of 5i. And then 3x minus 2 quantity plus square root of 5i. Dire-diretso yung iba, ha. Tapos, 3x minus 2 quantity squared minus square root of 5i quantity squared equal to 0. Square of binomial 9x squared minus 12x plus 4 minus 5 times negative 1 equal to 0. Simplify 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5 equal to 0. And then we have 9x squared minus 12x plus 9 equal to 0. Ayun. Okay? Proceed na tayo sa sa advanced lesson. Actually, ito madali lang. As long as we know how to transform. So pag hindi, doon talaga tayo mahihirapan. Okay? May tanong pa po ba dito sa follow-ups? Ang haba ng follow-ups, 1 hour. Any questions sa ating follow-ups? Okay na po tayo sa irrational and unreal solutions. Okay, so kaya na natin kunin yung quadratic equation kapag ang given ay irrational and imaginary solutions or unreal solutions. Okay, so proceed tayo sa next one. Ito talaga yung lesson, which is the equations transformable to quadratic equation. Okay, so thank you for coming everyone. Hindi pa kaya alis. Ito pa yung next lesson natin. Okay, okay, proceed tayo. Paano ko ba ito bubarahin? Ito naman, may mga rational na kasi dito eh. Rational. Oops. Wala, nagkakama rin yung... Ayan. Ayan, good thing na medyo mahaba lang, no? Huwag lang tayo malilito. Okay, proceed tayo with the next one. Example number 1 tayo. Ganito lang yan kasi there are equation na pag nakita natin, mukhang hindi siya quadratic pero can be transformed. Kaya nga sabi dyan, equations transformable to quadratic equations. Okay? So it can be a normal na ginagawa nating standard form, medyo madiwara lang yung given. Pero as long as we know how to manipulate equations para maging standard form siya, madali lang siya. Tapos may mga given din na rational algebraic equation. So we will be dealing with those type of equations. So magsimula tayo dito. X plus 5 quantity squared plus x minus 2 quantity squared equal to 37. Ngayon, ang unang goal muna natin dyan is to transform this into standard form. Pag standard form na siya, isosolve na natin yung value ng x. Kaya nga sabi ko, gagamitin ulit natin yung mga methods of solving quadratic equations sa lesson na to. Pero, ang mga gagamiting concept na ituro na. So, i-apply na lang natin. Okay? So, ang first objective, ang first goal natin is to transform this equation into standard form. Okay? So, transform natin by applying na yung mga concept na alam natin. So, as you can see, yung x plus 5 quantity squared is a square of binomial plus yung x minus 2 quantity squared, which is another square of binomial. So, expand lang natin yan. Convert natin into a perfect square trinomial. So, let's start with x plus 5 quantity squared. So, we have here x squared plus 10x plus 25. Okay? Plus, nandito na tayo. plus yung x minus 2 quantity squared is x squared minus 4x plus 4 equal to 37. Okay? So, yun yung una. Sumunod, may magma-matter to kaya minsan gawin nyo, may quantity to. Kasi kapag negative ito, halimbawa itong nandito sa gitna ay minus, halimbawa lang, magma-matter siya. Kasi pag minultiply nyo yung negative dito sa tatlo, mababago yung mga signs. Dito naman kasi, hindi na natin nilagyan kanina ng parenthesis kasi positive naman siya. So hindi siya makaka-affect dun sa x minus 2 quantity squared. So pero lagyan niyo na lang para sure. Tapos dahil dire-diretso nga lang naman 'yan, kahit i-distribute niyo yung positive x squared pa rin 'yan, negative 4x pa rin 'yan at positive 4 pa rin 'yan. Okay? So combine like terms, pagtabi-tabihin natin, isama na natin yung nandito sa kabila. So, x squared plus x squared. Pagtabi-tabihin nyo yung mga like terms, isama yung sign. Plus 10x minus 4x. Tapos plus 25 plus 4. Tapos lipat yung 37 minus 37 equal to 0. So, simplify lang natin. X squared plus x squared is 2x squared. Tapos 10x minus 4x is positive 6x. Tapos 25 plus 4 is 29. 29 minus 37 is negative 8 equal to 0. O, standard form na siya. Tapos nakita nyo, ay, lahat sila divisible by 2. Yung mga numerical coefficient and the constant is divisible by 2. E di simplify natin para mas madaling isolve. Pag nakikita nyo ganyan, pwede palang paliitin nyo. So, divide natin by 2. So, magiging x squared plus 6x divided by 2 is 3x. Then, negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4 equal to 0. Tapos, i-observe nyo, ano kayang pwede kong gamitin sa x squared plus 3x minus 4 equal to 0? Mag-extracting ba? Mag-factoring ba? Completing kaya o quadratic formula? Ako nakikita ko, kung kaya namang i-factor, edi ang gamitin, factoring. So, mapa-factor naman siya. So, gamitin natin factoring. So, x and x, tapos positive 4 and negative 1. O, di ba? 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Tapos, 4 minus 3 is positive 3. Ayan, yun nandun sa gitna. And then, solve na. Zero product property. X plus 4 equal to 0. X minus 1 equal to 0. O, dipat lang yung positive 4. X is equal to negative 4. Tapos yung negative 1, dipat lang din. X is equal to positive 1. Ayun na. Solve for the value of X. Yun lang. Basta ang goal natin, maging standard form muna. Pag standard form na siya, tsaka natin i-solve using any method. Actually, ganun lang. Parang nag-simplify lang talaga tayo. Nag-simplify tapos kinuha yung value ng x. Yan lang yon. Yan lang talaga siya. May tanong po ba? Kasi ang next ko ibibigay naman yung rational. Rational algebraic equation. So kung may tanong, magtanong na po. Wait lang ha. Kuha naman tayo ng fractions. So, hello. Hello, hello. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Ayan. Rational algebraic equation naman tayo. Let's say, may kuha tayo example dito. Number 2. 6 over x. Actually, kasi gagamitin natin ito sa problem solving. Plus x minus 3 over 4 equals 2. Ayan. Equals yan. Wait nga. Ang gulo, no? Ayan. 6 over x plus x minus 3 all over 4 equal to 2. So, the usual, kukunin natin LCD niyan. Hindi naman to yung first time maka-encounter kayo ng ng rational, no? Ano LCD ng x and 4? Kapag nag-a-add kayo ng kapag nag-a-add kayo ng ration excuse me. Kapag nag-a-add kayo ng rational algebraic expression, ang LCD niyan ay ayun. Sabi ni Angelica 4x, correct? This is not the first time, no? Ayun, good, good, good. Alam niyo pala. That's the good thing. Yan yung maganda kapag naaalala niyo yung mga previous lesson kasi prerequisite yan. So, kapag ganyan, okay na. Kasi pag in-LCD natin, mawawala yung denominator niyan. So, proceed tayo. So, 4x divided by x times 6, di ba? 4x divided by x is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Wala nang denominator yan, ha? Plus, 4x divided by 4 is x times x minus 3. Huwag nyo munang i-multiply para di kayo malito. Equal to, tapos yung 2 dito, multiply nyo sa 4x kasi wala naman siyang denominator. So, 2 times 4x is 8x. Nasundan nyo doon? Ulit. 4x, doon muna tayo sa 6 over x. 4x divided by x is 4 times 6 is 24. Plus, 4x divided by 4 is x. Huwag nyo munang idiretso. X times x minus 3. Equal to, dahil yung 2 wala naman siyang denominator, multiply nyo lang siya dun sa LCD. So, 2 times 4x is 8x. Simplify. 24 plus x times x is x squared. Tapos x times negative 3 is negative 3x. Tapos lipat nyo na yung 8x minus 8x equal to 0. After that, arrange nyo lang. I-arrange nyo lang. So, unahin natin yung quadratic term, x squared. Tapos, pagsamahin nyo na yung negative 3x minus 8x, so minus 11x plus 24 equal to 0. Okay, so pwede nyo nang gamitan ng quadratic formula, completing the square or factoring. Ako na makikita ko naman siyang factoring, factorable naman siya, equal to 0. Ang factors niya ay x minus 8 and x minus 3 kasi negative 8 times negative 3 is positive 24. Tapos negative 8 plus negative 3 is negative 11. So, dapat pag minultiply siya, lalabas yung third term. Tapos pag inadd siya, lalabas yung numerical coefficient ng middle term. So, zero product property, x minus 8 equal to 0 and x minus 3 equal to 0. Tapos lipat lang, x is equal to positive 8 and x equal to positive 3. So here is now our solutions. X is positive 8 and X is equal to positive 3. Question. Magtanong ha, magtanong. Hello, Jeff. Hindi pa ka nakaka-reply, Jeff, sa ano mo kasi nasa work kami kagabi. Ay, nasa work, nasa live. Nasa work tuloy. Mamaya mag-reply ako sa'yo. Good morning, Jeff. Walang tanong? E di next tayo. Sample number 3. Ay, magulo. Mas mamaya kayo, ha? Wait lang. Number 3. Basta ang mahalaga dito, mas maisulat nyo in standard form. Hello? Hello? Ano yung mic ko? Mahalaga talaga dito na alam nyong isulat yung equation into standard form. Tapos, pag okay na, as long as you know the methods of solving quadratic equation, wala tayong magiging problema sa lesson na to. Okay, so another. Ito, x plus 8 over x minus 2 equal to 1 plus 4x over x minus 2. Okay, multiply sa LCD. Ano LCD? Ano LCD natin? Pagkatapos nito, dalawang example na lang na kayo ang magsosolve. Last two. Okay, x minus 2. Very good. Madali lang tong lesson na to kasi as long as alam niyo yung mga prerequisite, no problem in this lesson. Okay, x minus 2. So, yung x, imumultiply sa x minus 2, kasi wala naman siyang denominator. So, wag niyo muna i-multiply diretso, ha? X muna times x, excuse me, x times x minus 2. Okay? Plus, yung may denominator, x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 is 1 times 8. So, 8 equal to, 1 na naman, walang denominator, so multiply nyo lang. 1 times x minus 2. Ito pwede nyo nang i-multiply agad kasi 1 lang naman yan. So, x minus 2 plus x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 is 1 times 4x. Ayan. After that, simplify nyo lang. Nakikita nyo naman, gagawin na lang natin yung standard form. So, x times x is x squared. Tapos, x times negative 2 is negative 2x plus 8 equal to, kopyahin nyo muna, x minus 2 plus 4x. Tapos pag tabi-tabihin nyo yung mga like terms dito sa left side, starting with x squared, wala naman siyang kaparehas, minus 2x, tapos kunin nyo na yung mga x sa kabila. So yung x magiging minus x, tapos yung positive 4x magiging negative 4x. Plus 8 equal to, meron pa palang 2. Kunin nyo din yung 2 sa kabila. Yung negative 2 magiging positive 2 equal to 0. Wag lang malito doon. Pinagtabi-tabi ko lang sa left side lahat ng like terms. So, x squared minus 2x. Tapos yung negative x na yan, galing siya sa kabila. Positive x siya. So, nilipat minus x. Tapos yung negative 4x na yan, galing sa kabila. Positive 4x, nilipat minus 4x. Copy positive 8. Kasi nasa left side naman talaga yan. Tapos, yung negative 2 sa kabila, ililipat plus 2 equal to 0. Simplify. So, x squared na lang. X squared. Hello, J. Black Jr. Thank you so much for coming. Wait lang, bibigyan kitang ano. Late pala yung broad. Ano dito? Wait lang ha. Ayan. So, x squared. Tapos, negative 2x minus 4x. Para-parehas negative. Anong kakalabasan? Negative 2x minus 4x. Sige nga. Negative 2x minus 4x. Negative 7x. Ayan, very good. So, minus 7x. And then, 8 plus 2 is positive 10. So, plus 10 equal to 0. So, factorable siya ulit. Ah, sige nga kayo magkuha ng factor. Ano yung factors natin? Usually, factorable siya. So, kung mahusay tayo mag-factor, that's a good thing. Anong factors ng x squared minus 7x plus 10? Go ahead. Factor po natin. Factor mismo, yung may x. Kasi solution na yan eh. Ayan, sabi ni Eliza, x minus 2 and x minus 5. X minus 5 and x minus 2, pwede naman magkabaliktad yon. Sige, kunin natin. X minus 5 and x minus 2. Pwede naman magkabaliktad yan. Okay, equal to 0. So, check natin. Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. Negative 5 plus negative 2 is negative 7. Good. And then, zero product property, x minus 5 equal to 0 and x minus 2 equal to 0. So, ilipat lang natin. X is equal to positive 5 and x is equal to positive 2. Okay, good. Last two example na kayo magsusolve. Tapos tell me your, i-type nyo dyan sa live chat yung answer. Do you have any questions sa example number 3? Last two examples tayo. Do you have any questions? Sige, feel free to ask muna before we proceed with your exercise. Okay, so wala. Last two tayo, last two. Pero isa-isayin lang natin ha. Number 4 tayo. Number 4. Ito. X plus 2 quantity squared plus x minus 3 quantity squared equals 9. Sige. Patry po ako. Last two examples tayo ha, 4 and 5. Kayo magsosolve. Sige, pag may sagot na, type in your answer sa live chat. Okay, CR lang saglit. Yung gusto mag-CR, mag-CR muna. Okay, solve nyo number 4 ha. Babalik ako.
I am, hello, I'm back. Ay, may sagot na si Angelica. Tapos Angelica, pag nakuha mo na yung pag nakuha mo na yung quadratic equation in standard form, solve for x. Solve for x na. Pag nakuha nyo na yung quadratic equation in standard form, solve for x na tayo. Sige, everyone is still solving. Ano na? Ano yung value ng x? Kayo ba'y nandiyan pa? Mukhang nahihirapan ah. Tama ba yung given ko? X plus 2 quantity squared plus x minus 3 quantity squared equal to 9. Tama naman. Kamusta yung iba? Ano na sagot? May value na kayo ng x? Wala nang umiimik. Ayan. Positive, negative square root of 7 over 2. Sige, solve ko na ha. Angelica, ikaw na lang yata nandyan. Okay, kamusta naman kayo dyan? So, solve ko na ha. Tignan natin. Si Angelica na lang nag-respond. Okay, so let's simplify this one. We have x squared plus 4x. Andyan pa pala si Eliza. X squared plus 4x plus 4 plus x squared nagugulan sa factoring minus 6x. Baka kasi hindi factorable. Pag hindi factorable, di quadratic formula. Plus 9 equals 9. Pag samasamahin, x squared plus x squared, okay, plus linear term plus 4x minus 6x Okay? Plus 4 plus 9. Lipat yung 9. Lipat yung 9 na nasa kabila minus 9 equals 0. Tapos simplify 2x squared. 4x minus 2 minus 6x is negative 2x plus 4. Kasi 0 na to eh. Yung positive 9 minus 9 equal to 0. Tapos pwede siyang paliitin. Divide sa 2. So magiging x squared minus x plus 2 equal to 0. Tama yung kay Angelica kanina. O, tapos, mapapactor ba to? Hindi. Kasi positive yun 2 eh. Delayed yata si Eloisa. Okay, so dahil hindi siya mapafactor, JP hindi siya mapafactor eh. Kasi magiging positive lang yung 2 kung parehas yung sign ng imumultiply. It's either positive 2 times positive 1 or negative 2 times negative 1. So hindi siya mapafactor. So tama si Angelica, gamitan ng quadratic formula. So A is equal to 1, B is equal, yun lang yung gagawin kapag hindi ma-factor. Negative 1, C is positive 2. Hello, J Black. Oh, so using the quadratic formula, isolve natin yan. So hindi siya sakto. So x is equal to negative times negative 1 plus and minus square root of negative 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times 2 over 2 times 1. Simplify, negative times negative 1 is positive 1 plus and minus square root of negative 1 squared is 1 minus 8 over 2 times 1 is 2. Okay? Tapos simplify. X is equal to 1 plus and minus square root of negative 7 over 2. What could be our final answer? X is equal to 1 plus and minus square root of 7 positive na, tapos put ay naku, dulong-dulo na, wait lang. Ayusin ko lang Square root of 7i over 2. Here it is. May tanong ba? Excuse me. Last one tayo. May tanong po ba dito sa number 4? Hindi siya factorable. So, quadratic formula tayo. No choice tayo doon. Or completing the square. Kung saan kayo mas nadadalian niya. Kaya nga tinuro lahat ng method. Okay? Okay na ba? Okay, last one tayo. Excited for lunch. Last one ha. Last na talaga. Rational. Last na to mga ano. Ayan. 3 over x plus 4 over 2x equal to x minus 1. Go. Last na yan, last na. Pagtsagaan nyo na, last na yan. 3 over x plus 4 over 2x equal to x minus 1. Sige, after 3 minutes, isasolve na natin. Kayo muna. 3 over x plus 4 over 2x equal to x minus 1. Okay, after 3 minutes, isasolve na natin yan. Commercial muna.
Mathematics is the science of structure, order, and relation that has evolved from elemental practices of counting, measuring, and describing the shape of objects. It deals with logical reasoning and quantitative calculation, and its development has involved an increasing degree of idealization and abstraction of its subject matter. I'm Sir Phil na nagsasabing, palaging piliin mong Math-tuto.
Last na guys. Ano LCD nyo? Baka mamaya mali LCD nyo eh. Ano LCD nyo na ginamit? Sige nga, ano LCD niyan? Para ma-check ko if we are on the right track. Parang late yata yung ano. What is the LCD? Busy, busy. Busy na sila. Sige, hintayin ko na lang yung sagot niyo. Silaw ako. Hindi niya makita. Two x po ang LCD. That's correct. Sige, proceed lang. 2x ang LCD. Thank you so much, Angelica. Sige, proceed, proceed. Okay, good, Raven. Thank you. And Eliza, tama, tama. That's 2x. JPS 2x. Parang delayed kayo. O ako. O basta nagkakaintindihan tayo. 2x. Last na yan, last naman na yan. Get the value of x na ha. Then let's solve it later. Ayan, meron na si Angelica. Check natin yan later ha. Okay, sige, so solve na natin para ma-check na natin yung mga sagot nyo. Ang nakikita ko si Angelica, sabi niya, negative 1 plus and minus square root of 11i all over 2. Kay JP, 1 plus and minus square root of 21 all over 2. Excuse me. Wait lang. Sige, solve na natin. Hello, solve na natin. Quadratic formula talaga magliligtas sa atin dyan. Okay, 2x sabi nyo ang LCD. So 2x divided by x is 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 2x divided by 2x is 1 times 4 equals 2x times x minus 1. Okay? Tapos, hello Darna Vlogs, good morning. 6 plus 4 is 10 equal to 2x squared. 2x squared minus 2x. So, pag ginawa nyo standard form, magiging 2x squared minus 2x minus 10 equal to 0. Ayan. Tapos, i-divide the whole equation by 2. So, magiging x squared minus x minus 5 equal to 0. Tapos, a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 1, and c is equal to negative 5. Then, using the quadratic formula, we have x equal to negative times negative 1 plus and minus square root of negative 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 5 over 2 times 1. Simplify, negative times negative 1 is positive 1, plus and minus, square root of negative 1 squared is positive 1, negative 4 times 1 times negative 5 is positive 20 over 2. Simplify ulit, 1 plus and minus square root of 21 over 2. Wala na. Yan na yun. X is equal to 1 plus and minus square root of 21 all over 2. Mali po pala ako, negative 10 po pala yun. Negative 6 po nalagay ko. Okay lang yan, Angelica, as long as nakita mo kung saan ka nagkamali. Eto na yun. So, pag factorable, yung lalabas na quadratic equation, katulad kanina, i-factor nyo. Mas madali yon. Pero itong mga binigay kong example sa inyo, gusto kong diskartehan nyo. Ano ba yung appropriate na gamiting method? Okay? So, dun sa 4 and 5, na-observe nga natin that those equation are not factorable. So, dahil hindi sila factorable, I think, anong usual na ginamit nyo? Completing o quadratic formula talaga? Kasi kung saan kayo convenient, kasi alam nyo naman lahat eh. Alam nyo naman lahat ng gagamitin. Magiging negative yung 2x squared kasi nilipat po siya sa left side. Oo, kasi ganito yan, Raven. Pakita ko sa iyo, Raven. Oo nga, tama na magiging negative siya. Ganito yan. Yung tinutukoy mo, Raven, ay ganito. Magiging negative 2x squared plus 2x plus 10 equal to wala nang tinta. Wait lang. Nawala ng tinta. Ganito. Ano yun? Plus 10 equal to 0. Di ba ganyan? Tapos, actually, pwedeng yan ang gamitin. Ganito pa rin naman makukuha. Pero ang ginawa kasi, minultiply na lang sa negative yung buo para maging positive 2x squared minus 2x minus 10. Pero Raven, pwede pa rin tong gamitin. So yung magiging A mo dyan ay negative 1, tapos yung yung B is positive 1, yung C is 10. Ganun pa rin naman. Oo, sabi ni JP, i-divide by negative 2 naman. Pwede rin. Negative 2 para maging ganon. Para maging ganon pa rin yung sagot. Pag sinimplify mo naman yon, negative 2. Divide mo sa negative 2 para maging positive x squared. Yes, that's good. Tama yung mas madali yung observation ni JP. Tapos magiging positive. Nagets ba, Raven? Ayan. Anyway, we will do. Basta same yung quadratic equation. Tapos nakukuha natin yung tamang value ng A, B, and C. Okay lang naman. Pero saan kayo mas komportable? Completing daw si Eliza. Bala kayo dyan. Si JP Quadratic, si Angelica Quadratic. Pangkalahatan na po kasi yon. And actually, yung completing pangkalahatan din yun. Yung dalawa, yung completing tsaka quadratic, they are both for any quadratic equation talaga. Tapos yung extracting lang tsaka yung factoring talaga yung mapili kung ano yung appropriate na quadratic equation na pwede siyang i-apply. Okay, si Raven ay quadratic formula din. Si Anna Marie quadratic formula din. Ayan. Anyway, dahil nga alam nyo naman lahat ng method, you are free to use any of the method kung saan kayo pinaka-komportabling gamitin. Pero pag factorable, tingnan nyo din ha. Kung factorable naman, para mas maiksi yung solution nyo, mag-factoring na lang kayo. Pero yun nga, hindi palaging factorable katulad nga nung example number 4 and 5. So the only way to the method that we're going to use there is either completing the square or the quadratic formula. Okay? So that's it for that lesson. Ang importante lang talaga dito, marunong tayong mag-solve ng quadratic equation at the same time marunong tayong mag-transform ng quadratic equation into its standard form. Yun lang okay na sa lesson na to. Actually, puro prerequisite yung kailangan dito sa lesson na to. Mga previous lesson na i-apply lang. Tapos makakasurvive ka na sa lesson na to. Kasi itong lesson naman na to, gagamitin natin ito sa problem solving. Kasi usually, yung matatransform natin na problem, word problem into an equation, mga ganito yung lalabas. Mga ganyan. So, all we have to do is to simplify them and get the value of x. So, next week is a problem-solving week. Word problems tayo. The following week, actually. Kasi this following week, etong Monday, eto lesson natin, yung transformable. Okay? Baka i-asynchronous to. So, mag-iiwan tayo. Baka lang naman. Tingnan natin yung sa schedule. Okay, so that's it for this session. Thank you so much for coming. Sana may natutunan kayo. Tapos, wait lang pala yung attendance. Ito. Tapos, ayan. Mag-done lang kayo pag okay na. Sabihin nyo lang done. Mag-type kayo dito ng done. Tapos, ayan, yan. Ipipin ko na lang. Ayan po yung attendance, ipipin ko. Tapos, pag nakapag-attendance na balik dito, mag-done lang kayo para malaman ko na okay na kayo sa attendance. Mag-done lang po kayo. Kung okay na kayo sa attendance. Type done dito ha sa live chat. Sige, hintayin ko po yung mga done. Ayan, thank you Anna Marie. Thank you. Makakapag-lunch na po tayo. Salamat at umattend pa rin kayo dito, no? Sana natututo kayo pag umattend kayo dito. Thank you so much for coming. And that's the end of this session. Make sure nakapag-attendance for the remedial class. Okay, thank you so much. Good luck. Thank you so much.
Mathematics is the science of structure, order, and relation that has evolved from elemental practices of counting, measuring, and describing the shape of objects. It deals with logical reasoning and quantitative calculation, and its development has involved an increasing degree of idealization and abstraction of its subject matter. I am Sir Phil na nagsasabing, palaging piliin mong Math-tuto.